So you went on your first trail ride or watched a ton of YouTube videos and decided to get into mountain biking. Firstly, good choice. Mountain biking is extremely fun and a great way to socialize with friends while exercising. However, before you get too excited, we need to discuss the startup costs and purchases a new rider will need to make to get into the sport. Your first and largest purchase will be the mountain bike. I recommend spending at least $300 to $500 if you are buying a brand new bike. You can purchase bikes at brick and mortar shops or online. Generally, direct-to-consumer bikes will be more affordable. If you want to save even more money, check out used bikes. Facebook Marketplace is a good place to start, but I would recommend finding a good friend who knows a lot about bikes to help you find a good deal and to make sure the bike is in good working order. I was able to pick up this entry-level hardtail for $50, but deals like this can be very rare. You're going to need some personal protection if you want to ride responsibly. In fact, most trail systems mandate the wear of helmets while riding. Spending at least $30 to $50 will get you a good helmet. Doesn't have to be anything fancy, but please do not buy the cheapest thing you can find. Make sure the helmet has plenty of holes for ventilation and padding for comfort. Adjustable bands and helmets are the way to go. I can't imagine having a helmet without them. And if you're able to, make sure you try on the helmet to ensure it fits well. It would be a shame to buy a helmet only to discover that it doesn't fit right before your first ride. If you have a pickup truck, this one doesn't really apply, but for the rest of us with cars, getting a bike back and forth to the trails can be challenging. Unless you want to take your front wheel off and run the risk of getting your car muddy, you're going to need a bike rack. There are a wide variety of bike racks that can fit your vehicle situation. I've owned $70 racks all the way up to $250 ones. I did discover that the lower end racks can be tricky to use with full suspension bikes. So if you know that you're going to be into the sport for many years, I would recommend paying a little bit more and getting a bike rack that holds your bike in place by the tires. This way it will accommodate almost any bike. Now after 3 purchases, you have the bare minimum equipment to go mountain biking. Purchase number 4 is more of a series of items that will make your biking experience more enjoyable. You will need some way to inflate your tires should they go flat. If you like to save weight and space, CO2 inflators are a good option, but a manual pump will give you an endless supply of air. These inflation devices can be purchased for $10 to $30, and for $30 you can get a really nice portable pump. I bought this Schwinn pump years ago for about $10 and it's never let me down. Unfortunately, flats happen, so grab a spare tube just in case. They are really cheap and it's better to have one and not need it than need it and not have it. No one wants to carry around a bunch of tools while on a bike ride, so go grab a multi-tool instead. These are very portable and they feature tools specifically for bikes. I carry a basic tool that cost me $10, but for $30 you can get a multi-tool with every bike-specific tool you could ever need on the trail. You're going to need a way to store all of your accessories. You could grab an old backpack and call it a day, but some people don't like to ride with bags on. Grab a small frame bag for cheap. They come in all shapes and sizes, and some are even waterproof. Another popular method for carrying items on the trail are mountain bike fanny packs. I purchased this one from Dick's Sporting Goods for $20. It even came with 2 water bottles. These are a little more spacious than little frame bags, and they aren't cumbersome on your body. Most of the time, I forget I even have mine on. These fanny packs can get pretty pricey, but I've never seen a need to get anything better than this one. Gloves are not necessary to ride, but if you want some, they do help out. Expect to pay about $10 to $30. So that's it. Now you are fully equipped to go hit the trails. If you shop smartly and consider buying used items, you should expect to get in the sport for around $400 to $500. However, if you bought brand new and went with mostly mid-range equipment, I would expect to pay around $800 to $900. I know it sounds expensive either way, but you don't have to get all of these pieces at once. Get the bare minimum and get what you can afford at the time. Everybody's situation is a little different and opportunities may arise where you're able to get into the sport for much less. I hope that this video has shed some light on what it costs to start mountain biking. If you like my videos and want to see more, please like and subscribe for more content. I really appreciate it.